Hello, how are you guys doing? We're back. We just did some fights in tight spaces. Now we're back at it with some Disco Elysium. I didn't play this last week? Is that right? I have no concept of time. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Your auto host spooked me. Sorry. Is Limes' birthday today or tomorrow? Hold up. Limes. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow. Okay, cool. Everyone do me a huge favor. I'm not going to be streaming in the morning tomorrow. Limes normally streams in the morning American time-ish. Go watch her stream tomorrow. If you're watching stuff early in the morning, go watch her. Wish her a happy birthday. She's a cool fucking person. Do that for me. If you got the time. Yeah, I'll probably raid Limes or at least host Limes. So that way she's hosted in the morning. But it's her birthday tomorrow, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Because I need to get some work done on the March of the Mice. And yeah. And for whatever my video this week is gonna be for Arcade. I don't know. I was talking about it just a minute ago. It's loading. It's just taking forever. I don't know what to do. I was gonna talk about what just practice means and how useless that is of advice, but I apparently already did that video. But and I've talked about the fundamentals of what it is. What were those four fundamental? It's the business, the spirituality, the technical, and then the creative. Talked about the creative. I've talked about the business. I've talked, technical, it's like several videos. And then the spiritual, I don't like to talk about. Ghost stories. I don't know if I have any more good ones. Made myself some throat care tea. It's the other reason I can't stream tomorrow as much. Because I'm going to do a big old long Homestuck read. Love RevScarecrow. I like that it has the pronunciations. Part of me likes the idea of this game basically being like a what are your political beliefs as a like test system, which is interesting. But I also like the idea of just being a fucking goblin. So I don't know what the right way to play this game is. I feel like doing what I would actually do is going to inadvertently come up, but also might get, I don't know. It's weird. This is a very political game. Someone was talking about it the other day when I was kit bashing stuff. All right. What am I doing again? Get the body down. Get the number on the victim's armor. Victim's tattoos. Where's the rest of the armor? Okay. What's that one? End of day debrief with Kim. I mean, we've got a lot done today.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of the material, delicate and fragile. These are clearly not boots. They're armor. Possibly part of...
Ceramic under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model.
This feels dangerous.
All right.
Are you sure?
I'm going to do it, and it's going to rip his fucking leg off, but it's fine.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creak.
Stop!
The lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot on your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
You're going to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
I'm not gay.
Yes, that's what I said. You'll compromise.
Indeed, from this angle, it does look like the neck isn't going to take much more. Being dead for a week has all but liquefied his muscles.
Fuck, dude.
What are you trying to achieve anyway? Why are you hanging on to that boot? How many clues do you need? You already found a number. Besides, there's no way you're getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think the locals haven't scavenged? Processing will take care of them. With the situation in the morgue, it will yield nothing.
Alright.
We must...
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Okay, how am I gonna get this fucker down? I mean, ripping the dude's head off would work. We need to find a guy. That's what we were doing, right? We have to get help. We don't want to, like, damage the body too much. Right. Okay, sorry. It's been like a week or at least maybe 2 since last I played this, so I kind of forgot what the fuck we were doing. I apologize. Oh, I can level up? No. Surely not. I have no experience points. Okay, cool. I don't know why that was blinking. I'm interested to know where this story's going, but, who do we even ask for help?
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again. Let's talk about our right to work.
Okay. It says GRA. What is that? Greater Revscarecrow Industrial Harbor. Got it. Yeah. I think it's really hard for me to completely give in to a role play. So that's kind of awkward about this game. Who do we even ask for help to pull this body down? Everett Claire's help. Everett Claire. Alright, so I guess we go through here. Someone with a ladder? That would help. We just need to undo the Oh, we have to ask Everett for help with the... Oh, fuck. Well, thank you for letting me know. He's the union boss guy. He's a sack of shit. He probably hired that dude down there, right? Don't want a back seat, but just get a trampoline and saw off a bit of the branch a bit at a time. I like your style. I don't think that'll work, but I like your style all the same. How's it going, David? How you doing? The guy who's trying to break the strike? Yeah. So, wait. He's not the current guy running this place, but he is now because of the strike? So he probably didn't. In which case, I'm stupid for saying that. The union's the one that's currently striking, so probably not. Okay. I mean, you know, fair enough. Alright, let's ask Everett. You know, I forgot who is doing the... I for some reason, I don't know, it's been a minute. I'm dumb, is the answer to that question. It's been a bit of a consistent theme today.
Mr. Dubois, a pleasure.
You might have noticed there's one hanging on a tree behind the hostel cafeteria.
Oh my. Don't take this question personally, but why would I get involved in this matter?
Mr. Clare, the man was hanged with a cargo belt. A steel-reinforced cargo belt. It's safe to assume the Union had something to do with the murder. Besides, getting the body down would benefit all of us. It's a stain on the neighborhood.
It's gonna be either 3 or 4. Kim is actually going with a really, like, clean line of persuasion, and I don't want to fuck up his flow by saying anything. The belt thing is useless.
I can certainly see how having him up there might start affecting some real estate values. But of course, all joking aside, I am going to help you.
Oh. Good.
Jean-Luc, the cop who bested you in physical combat is here, and he has a little dead body in a tree problem. Namely, he needs it to be taken down. Please extend him this courtesy.
Make sure you use your health items. Losing health and mental points means 1 less point on saves on some of those use. Oh, okay. So I'll go ahead and use it now.
You can find Luke down at the gates, but you already knew that.
We have to get that asshole to help us? I can't believe this has all been one day. It feels like a day, you know? Like, we've done a lot. I usually can get, like, a couple things done a day. But this guy, he's doing... I mean, I don't know. It depends. It depends on the day. It depends on what I'm trying to get done. I've been getting a lot more done recently. It's been nice. It's been nice to just, I don't know. I played guitar some today. Well, I had the ramen on for lunch. And while the ramen was cooking, I just brought my electric in, and I just started playing guitar to the ramen as it was boiling. So that way I could just, you know, because there's not really anything to do watching a pot of water boil. So I was like, I'll go and play guitar. I have a free moment right now. Let's do that. You know, I could listen to stuff on YouTube or, I don't know, jerk off. I'm not sure what you do, but serenade the ramen. Yeah. Did it boil faster? No. But it didn't. So I was like stirring the ramen, and then I'd like, you know, go back and just kind of like start playing some more riffs. Came up with some decent stuff.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
There's just something I had to do.
Our personal dynamic has changed a little. So it was. You bested me in race combat to reach my superior, then had him give me an order. I salute your cunning, enemy. I will go and remove the body from the tree with my bare hands.
He's such a weird
You're
guy.
so noble, Measurehead.
There's a but. But while I am gone, someone must stand guard on the bridge. That someone needs to be you. Both of you.
I low-key think this guy might have something to do with this. So I kinda,
This is the uncomfortable result of not taking it on ourselves. I can live with a compromise.
Yeah, but what if the fucking body gets tampered with? He's sus as fuck.
Listen to your little friend. He is wise in his childlike way. His mysterious race may yet prove fierce competition to my heroic haplogroup.
The giant racist is sus. Yeah, he's a union guy who, like, may have been involved in the lynching of a guy who is not of the race that he thinks is the superior race. I'm just saying there's a bit of a historical precedent for something like that, you know? Maybe that makes me an asshole, but I'm just like, humped hard with this. Fuck. He's also an abstract painting for some reason. I mean, yeah, there's that. My worry is if I back off, I won't have another way of doing that. He's literally a giant racist. He's being racist right now. I'm gonna roll a die. Okay. So I rolled a... Can someone be a small racist? Yeah, Ben Shapiro.
Babe, see that they stay here the whole time.
Did you see that he bought a piece of wood today? He bought one plank of wood and got them to bag it for him.
The woman's gaze follows Measurehead as he leaves.
And it's like a single piece of wood to own the libs. It's like, dude, if you're gonna buy something from Home Depot to own the libs, buy something like, I don't know, fucking batteries? Or, I don't know, something you'll use? A single plank of wood. Like a 2x4? No, it was like a... Yeah, I guess it was like 2x4 by... Like in thickness, but then... It was pretty small. Dude doesn't probably have too many power tools. He could have bought a power tool! Like I said, batteries are always something you need. You know? Or like, I don't know, fucking... There's a birdhouse project you can buy. Why is buying lumber owning the libs? Because it makes... Dude, I don't know. Something Home Depot bad. So Ben Shapiro's mad about it.
So you guys are like cops or something? Look at him.
Why are you with
His
Measurehead?
craniometric perfection. Are you cops or what?
Home Depot bad. Well, the liberals think that Home Depot bad, so Ben Shapiro must go and own the libs by buying a single plank of wood. It's fucking wild play. He also did, what was it? Someone was talking about the George Floyd thing, and they're like, you know, he was found guilty, right? And then Ben Shapiro's hot take was, you wouldn't be saying this if the decision had been the other way. And it's like, no shit, Ben? No fucking shit? The hell are you talking about? What the fuck does that mean? You wouldn't be saying it's a nice day outside if it was raining. The fuck are you talking about? What?
Have you ever thought that maybe things should go to shit? I'm Katya, by the way.
You hear that? That sound. He's breaking something.
Yeah, Jean-Luc must be really tearing it up over there. I wish I could see it.
I also wish I could see
Look
it.
at you! RCM rent-a-cops! Guarding that bridge like Everott's lapdogs! Is this where it's at now? The RCM is for sale!
And who are you? What is your business here? Why are your clothes 4 sizes too small for you?
Ooh, getting called out. It's none of your business.
A shrill laughter interrupts you, echoing across Martinez. It's Kuno. Then,
Fucking Kuno.
the man turns to look behind him at the behemoth appearing around the corner, approaching him, walking past him.
God, he walks like he's got a stick up his ass.
The corpse has been removed from the tree. Stand down and congratulate yourself. You have sided with Ray's victory today.
There's no side choosing. We did what we had to.
What you had to do was to become a Union man for all to see.
Conceptualization. Subscribe to his advanced race theory. No, I think I'll skip that move. Let's not suddenly become racist for no reason. If we have the choice, let's avoid doing that. Just suddenly become racist, you know, like you do. Is it racist to think about racism? No. But that's not what I was thinking about. That would be internalize it, become racist, is what those words were. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, God. Hey, Kuno.
So you tried to kill Kuno's girl? What's up with that? You want to talk about it?
I think we've all moved past me trying to murder her.
What? Bitch, you fucking making excuses for yourself now?
Yeah, I am, Kuno.
Not all of us. Acts like that stick with you for a while.
No one's moving anywhere. Do this shit again, and Kuno's gonna climb in your room at night with a knife. Kuno knows where you sleep. The pig who fucked his window up. I'm gonna climb in through that balcony, put the fucking knife in you. Yeah, I've been in your room. But you and Kuno are good for now, pals. Shoot that shit at Kuno. Let's have a jolly time.
Okay, let's.
And you're back in business with the Kuno. Now what is it?
Empathy legendary. I have a 3% chance to be able to be empathic towards Kuno. Let's talk about your shack.
What do you want with it? Good
I've heard
call,
enough of you.
Pigmeister.
Alright, I'm
Kuno
leaving.
Doesn't...
Kuno doesn't care. Alright, well, we got it down. He just ripped the fucking tree down?
The corpse lies on the ground among the remains of an absolutely demolished pinewood branch. It's gently laid on one side.
Well, it's down.
Mr. Measurehead has done a good job. Nothing is too broken or compromised. The victim is ready for a field autopsy.
Field autopsy?
1. Investigation of the scene. 2. Initial examination of the victim. 3. Field autopsy. 4.
The RCM's 4-phase murder scene processing manual.
Okay.
The fuck are they on about?
I think we're gonna open up this body right here. Does anyone else see a face there? There's an eye there. There's an eye there. There's a nose. There's like some pretty pronounced cheeks. And then there's a chin. That's my like inner world fucking going off, being like, the fuck is that?
Cop's gonna cut his shit up.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Revs, Inland Empire, yes. Is Inland Empire? Yeah, it's called Intrusive Thoughts. If you have like, I don't know, ADD, anxiety, I think depression will do it as well. You'll just have weird fucking thoughts every now and then. I get them all the time, like that. Or like, you know, I made a joke about it in one of my cooking videos to use like the potato, like was it the banana peeler on my hand? All right. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Looney Rooney.
Why is my name Rooney?
No, you're no Rooney. No, you're not a Harry either. You're a motherfucker.
All right,
Come back later, Coppo.
Come on, officer. You know what a field autopsy is. You've done 100 of them.
What you do know is, at 18.9 kilometers, the dormant shield volcano, Corpus Mundi, is the world's highest summit. And the failure of the 38 single, Epui Descent, to crack the top 20 was the
What the
death knell
fuck?
of disco. But what a field autopsy is, you have no idea.
I mean, great. I do like that having too high in a stat does make you, like, bad, actually, at things. I know mountains.
Unfortunately, no.
Alright. This seems like something that could be bad for my health. Intrusive thoughts are the pop-up malware of the human mind, but it's built in, so it's more like Cortana. Or like Clippy, being like, hey, can I help you with this? You'll never amount to anything. Are you trying to make a letter? Don't. Let's see. Take it like a man.
And hygienically? Let's not go glove hunting, please. Let's use division of labor. I perform the anatomical side, while you take notes.
Alright.
That's right.
Cool. Well, I've got the ability to upgrade something now. I've got 2 points. Is it worth gaining empathy? That seems like a thing that doctors I should have as a detective. I kind of went for the Sherlock Holmes build. Understand cop culture. Hold yourself together. Keep your hunches and gut feelings. It'll also help me read people. That sounds useful, and it'll help me right now, too. Alright. Cool.
The dead man stares in silence as you crack open the ledger.
That seems like one of the things. I didn't really think about
boxes
being
and
emotional
lists
as a cop.
describing the condition of his skin and organs in 3 parts. Above those, an 11-field info form needs filling out first. It begins with...
That's you.
The corpse is indifferent to your...
KK57-0803.
How do you know this off the top of your head?
15.
KK equals Kim Kitsuragi.
Oh, okay.
57 equals Precinct 57, followed by his date, 0803, and time of arrival, 0815, on the scene. He's indexed the case after himself, not you.
That's probably for the best.
That's because he doesn't want to bring up the messy question of your initials.
Next.
Yeah, he's helping me out, actually.
NA. Next. NA. Roughly 50.
Try 40. The damage is so extensive, it's better to err on the young side.
I'm gonna write 42-ish.
He nods.
Mondial.
Fair to olive-skinned, from the Isola of Mwindi. This is as vague as it gets. You might as well say whitish. The pudgy mess of curdled meat looks neither mondial nor anything other.
Okay.
Fucky, fucky!
What? What?
Male.
Pigs can have sex.
Right, fucky, fucky. Right? Pig's gonna have sex. No, let's be good at our job for a minute.
Nor does he look male, with his pregnant belly and indistinguishable face.
We're still going with March 4th. 50. What else? 9. Body identified by is non-applicable.
We're being British about
10.
this?
Case number is the same as the coroner's case.
I thought we did it wrong for a minute, but we're just being British. Non-American. Do other countries do that as well, or is it just America that has the... Because in America, you do month, day, year. But everywhere else in the world, you go day, month, year. Which I guess makes more sense.
KK 57 0503.
Today is 23. Okay, cool, yeah.
Motionless, with the cargo belt still around his neck. Only one box remains.
None. At least not after the initial examination.
Year, month, day. Year, month, day. I mean, like, you want to know in order, probably the day first. Jack, thank you for the year of support. What do we want to call treatment here? God, I don't want to sound like a jackass.
Interfering with the body's position or wounds post-mortem.
What's next? I think that's right.
A silent nod. The lieutenant places his gloved hand on the corpse's chest, as if in preparation.
It doesn't make any sense to know what year it is first. It doesn't really help you in most cases. If I go, my birthday, I guess it depends on what you're talking about. If I'm telling you my birthday, it's not an upcoming event. You'd rather know the month, so that way you know how long you have until you have to prepare. The year doesn't matter in that, really. And then the day matters as well.
Your central nervous system recognizes this gesture. It's the stations of the breath. Ecclesiastic, religious in nature, a holdout from pre-DeLorean burial rites. It takes him 2 seconds to perform. Then, somewhere in Jamrock North, a small wood shed behind Rosencrantz Row, Lieutenant Nick Feuerbach puts his hand to the chest of a small corpse, no larger than a monkey. It's raining outside.
What the
like
fuck?
Drizzle. There is darkness in the shed. Elsewhere yet, an obese female sits
What the
in a
fuck
wicker
is
chair,
happening?
her silhouette bull-like against the window. Outside, Grand Coudon. The day is turning dim for Sergeant Mac Dawson. Hand extended, he approaches to make sure she is dead more than anything else. The building is tall, 7 stories wind-wrapped in solitude. Most of the apartments are unoccupied. This was a suicide. The other, an accident. The small one. And so, all across Jamrock, Coal City, GRIH, 42 deceased persons found today. 42 stations of breath.
We should start the post-mortem.
The corpse cannot feel Kim's hand on his chest. It no longer meaningfully interacts with its surroundings. A thicket of boxes and lists on red copier paper tries to answer why.
Clothes. The deceased wears armored boots and white briefs. The make of the briefs is Babrodine, I think. Let's see.
See, it's happening.
Babrodine, yes. Inexpensive. Size M. Color white.
The disappointment is palpable. The red-haired thing was expecting something more lurid.
The boots are ceramic, vitreous enamel. They are fused to his skin from blood flowing downward post-mortem. Removal of the boots is left for processing. The boot has a serial number. It's E50.100.100. The lines between the plates are in the shape of the alphanumerical. The number is purposefully concealed by the design. Tattoos. The upper torso is covered in a single continuous tattoo, resembling a national pattern. It reaches from the right shoulder to the heart. The ink is blue and white. The assistant has a color photograph of the markings, to be added to the case files as document A1. The photo is taken on the scene, using a Trigat Mini. The deceased has a belt for airlifting cargo around his neck, tied with a hangman's knot. Color, yellow. Length, 3 meters. There is a buckle on the other end. Well-nourished, athletically built, measuring 1.8 meters. Generally consistent with age 42. Preservation is good. Ambient temperature, below freezing. Body hair is light brown. Distribution is consistent with the age. The deceased had male pattern baldness. Hair is combed back, short.
Touch the corpse's hair before moving on? I don't know what we could get out of that. Yeah, the guy who's doing the voice acting actually does a really... I mean, all the voice acting is pretty good. Kuno is a fucking prick. I don't think poking his head will achieve anything.
Lividity is consistent with hanging, albeit faint, as noted. The head is congested. Contusions are present on the head, chest, and thighs, consistent with stones thrown post-mortem. Low velocity.
Fucking low velocity? You think Kuno doesn't know what you're talking about? Velocity was fucking max.
Kuno.
Talking shit about Kuno's velocity.
In addition, there are bite marks on the face, scalp, and chest, consistent with predation. Ligature mark.
The lieutenant produces a small folding knife with the other hand and pulling on the belt, he starts to cut the polyester. His stench is horrid. After a while, it's obvious that the material cannot be cut.
Still wiring. There's too much of it. We need to remove the belt so we can get to the ligature mark. It's no use. We should get chain cutters. You can try with them. I have a pair in the toolbox of my kinema. Damn corpse. We had a good rhythm going.
Yeah. I don't think anything was done to him prior, but there's no way of knowing that that's the case. I'm trying too hard to be his friend.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the...
Oops. Prior to being dead, he was alive.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A metallic drawer slides out from under
chain
the
cutters.
handles are long and sleek. Snap the pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest.
Snap, snap, go the
Preheater
cutters in your
gauge
hand.
casts
Dude, if you
warm
pick
glow on
up
the
something
steering
like that, you
levers and the
absolutely have to go
radio
snap,
on
snap
its
with them.
hook.
What are my chances of understanding Kuno's damage now? Like, if you get tongs, you gotta go cut. You have to. You just have to with tongs. That's how tongs work. You make sure that they work. Because you can't toss a salad unless...
A good show before. A kid came by and completely fucked the tree to pieces.
He fucked the tree up! Fucked it good! It was porno!
Okay.
You need to act decisively. It's Kuno. Use Kuno words.
I can sound like Kuno if I go with number 2. I mean, this is one of those things that, like, you can use words that... Are you talking the vernacular of the person that you're trying to convince in order to, like, be on the level with them? So, like, using it in this context would be helpful in order to get him to trust us and not have him throat my sloat. Or slit my throat. There we go. Thrit my sloat. It's really impressive how stupid that is. Do I want to pull a gamer moment? It's basically what this is. Well, Kim won't like me, but maybe Kuno will respect me. What's my other option if not that? Oh, yeah. Kids. I don't know what that word is. I've never heard that word before. I think that's a Disco Elysium word. Do you really want Kuno's respect? I think we're past... Well, I want to learn what his damage is. Will that help me? It's an in-game racist slur. Do I want to be racist or ableist? Or do I want to just sound like a prick? Do I want to be a racist cop? Not really. All right.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
I have a 7.
Kuno
doesn't fucking care. All right. Well, I opted to not have a gamer moment. I hope you all liked that.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Mm-hmm. Cut with as much precision as you can, please.
See, my pig is gonna fuck his head off.
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring fuck.
Yes, I'm Kuno's pig. I agree.
The belt is equally tight around the whole circumference of his neck, swelling over the edges like white bread rising from the east.
It's physical instrument. That's something I could have upgraded. Do I not have them equipped? Wait, is that how this game works? I didn't know I need to have them equipped. Whoops. I kind of assumed that it would auto-equip them. Because that makes sense. Alright, do I have them? No. I don't... It's a 17% chance. That's like nothing. We're not gonna get it.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
And responding to Kuno while I'm
gauge.
trying to do this shit does not help.
A metallic drawer slides out from under. The handles are long. The pull-out toolbox.
S 17 is almost 20, which is a 1 in 5. Yeah, it's a 1 in 5, so we have to do it
The rotting man.
a lot.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes.
It's not a
deep
1 in
breath.
5. I mean, it's not like if we do it 5 times, it'll happen. It's like it'll probably happen, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it is.
Mm-hmm.
See, my...
No, he ain't. Your pig's a boring
Oh, it's still
fuck.
42%.
After some deliberation, you sink the cutters into the knot tying the belt together. You squeeze the rubber handles together.
I did equip
Slip
them. You can
forming
see them right here.
ground.
Chain cutters.
Snap. The knot is slashed. Another cut and the belt falls apart like a flower bouquet, revealing the dead man's neck and the dark red ligature mark around it.
The rope rises to a point, leaving a gap in the ligature mark. The suspension point is in the back of the neck.
Sure.
'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is in the back of the neck. 'Cause suspension point is
running his finger along the dark red groove until there's a gap.
Hemorrhaging is observed on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. The mark is well pronounced, consistent with a drop from 1 or 1.5 meters. Chest is intact, normal contour. Abdomen is protuberant, pelvis intact, genitalia...
No! Let's get up and see!
I fucking knew it!
This is clearly what they've been waiting for, ever since the autopsy began. The lieutenant is trying to make it as boring as possible.
Genitalia is male and unremarkable. No evidence of injury.
Inspect the genitals.
Back is symmetrical and
Time for
intact.
penis inspection
Upper
day.
and lower extremities are intact, but asymmetrical. There are combat injuries on the right hand, thigh, and hip. In addition, I see smaller, residual scars, too numerous to count, covering about 30% of his skin.
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe more decades, dispersal and accumulation indicates long and active combat duty.
We have a real museum here. Of battles, wars. Last item, hands. Hands are clean. No sign of a recent
I don't want to
struggle.
touch anything. That's the whole thing. I don't really want to save scum stuff except for throat punching the racist. That was pretty good. I'm fine with that.
I was. Maybe I'm just not seeing them. Honestly, this stench is making it... Ooh. That's all for the external. Well done. What next?
I like that they did that. They muffled his voice.
Central nervous system. I have nothing. Do you have anything on this man's central nervous system?
Of course, there is a moral to be drawn from it. A moral to this story.
To his central nervous? What the fuck are you talking about, conceptualization?
What would that be?
The dead man looks, too, with barely contained excitement to hear the moral of his story.
The brain is very vulnerable to compromises in its blood supply. Never mind.
Good. Musculoskeletal. Purge fluid is coming from the mouth. Not injury related. Eyes and tongue protuberant. Hyoid bone. Let's see.
With his eyes almost closed, the lieutenant puts his hand on the dead man's throat and begins to massage it, gently. A rotting smell erupts from the mouth. Purge fluid runs down his lips, black and viscous.
Yeah, jack that fucker off!
You guys are way too into this dead body.
The hyoid bone is fractured. The rest of the musculoskeletal system is intact. Unremarkable.
Hyoid bone. What the fuck? Where is that? What? Hyoid bone. Oh, yeah. Wait, why is that fine? Oh, it's fractured. Never mind. Yeah, that makes sense. The bone in your neck.
Respiratory system.
Horseshoe-shaped bone situated in the midline of the neck between the chin and the thyroid cartilage. As it rests, it lies level at the base of the mandible. Yeah. So yeah, that probably is fractured. Fucking got hung.
Oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received dental implants, possibly after a combat wound. Mouth swollen. Hemorrhaging present in mucosa of the lips and mouth.
Can I do that without touching him?
No scream, no sigh of relief rises from the darkness inside.
Hepatobiliary. NA.
What are you talking about? Hepatobiliary. Blood stuff? Something blood. I don't know that word. Oh? Did stream die for a sec? Alright. Liver and the gallbladder, bile ducts, and bile. Okay. All right.
Are you a hepatobiliary expert?
Okay.
Same for toxicology and serology. NA.
Yeah, there's no way we can actually know anything about it.
Cardiovascular. The body exhibits heavy lividity. Blood has gathered in the hands, feet, and neck. Hypostasis is visually consistent with the hanging.
Sure.
Gastrointestinal.
A sigh of relief as this is the last field on the list. He looks around to the ground. A pool of feces is
This
there.
will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. Voila.
Write it down, omit the voila.
What's next on the list? Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head and chest, and a ligature mark encircling the neck. You'll need 3 fields. Leave a 4th one too. Head, chest, and scalp bite mark injuries.
Bite marks?
Predation by birds
Oh.
has caused damage to the body. Odontologist does not need to be consulted. And your opinion, officer?
Not fatal postmortem.
Agreed. Next injury?
Contusions.
So, the scalp bleeds from a post-mortem head injury, a stone. The injury does not have the rim of an early inflammatory response. The perpetrator on the scene has confessed to causing it post-mortem.
At maximum velocity, fucker!
Has confessed to causing it at maximum velocity.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the dead man. Beneath, the description of injury. 2 boxes.
Right. Next.
Oh.
So we inflicted them?
Okay, I inflicted them.
Okay, so there's a spin-stabilized munition from a Kiel A990 muzzleloader lodged in his lung. I don't think we should mention that. Better not to muddy the waters. Be pedantic if you like, it doesn't matter. No one else is going to investigate this man's murder. And if they do, such details would only confuse.
Wait, I thought someone else was gonna investigate this. We're the only people investigating this shit? The fuck? I thought that was part of the deal. We did the field thing, and then someone actually at base does it.
See? These pigs are fucking corrupt.
Why don't you fuck him if you love him so much?
Now, injuries.
Okay.
Nothing. Just in case.
Okay, fair enough.
A dark red abraded ligature mark encircling the neck, with a gap.
I think
in
no
the
one
neck
actually gives a
measuring,
shit enough to
let's
do
say,
this
7
job.
centimeters. The hyoid bone is fractured. The cervical column intact. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above and below the ligature mark. Depth of the mark, 1 centimeter. No signs of clawing on the neck.
Below the note, 2 customary boxes wait to be ticked. The man's head jerks to the side. The ring around his neck is visible.
No slang clawing is weird. Why did they hang him if he was already dead? Like, that's what's implied there, right?
He is deep in thought, eyes fixed on the bright red ring around the dead man's neck.
Why do you say that? Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal?
Why weren't his hands tied? Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not sure there weren't marks on his wrist. That part got blurry for me. The stench. But you are right, I was ready to call this. Now I think we should leave it empty, at least for the time being.
Yeah.
Let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over.
Okay.
It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of death, which is supposed to be the goal of an autopsy. But, personally, I do not see this as a parameter for success.
A proper noose snaps your neck. Yeah, sure, but... hanging's not 100% effective. And... I'm a little bit confused about how they got him up there. You know? How did they get him up there if they couldn't climb the rickety thing to the birdhouse up there? You know what I mean? Like, if we couldn't climb up there to get him and get him back down, certainly they couldn't have done it to get him up there, especially if he was alive.
We were thorough with the list of injuries, too. We described them all in detail. What is there to say? Given the circumstances, it was a professional field autopsy.
Oh yeah, well done, Master Detective. Maybe a drink is in order?
No.
I need a copy of that autopsy form. Then I will drive him to Faubourg for processing.
He looks at the dead man for one more time, slip a red paper in his hand, and then at the corpse again.
Did I miss something? I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always something.
This is a white check, so you can retry it. I can upgrade one. I need perception right now. It's not a bad ability to get. Okay, improve my chances slightly.
You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his limbs, his torso with its swollen organs. Maybe you should be more. His fingernails have turned dark. They're chipped and quite long. There is dirt under them.
Do you think we missed something?
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before you.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. He is disintegrating. We need to refrigerate the body if we want to conduct another examination, and we need to do it fast. It would have to be industrial in size. Let's start by asking Gart at the Whirling in Rags and the Fritz store down at the gates. If they don't know, but only if all else fails.
Fuck are you looking at, Beano man? You want a piece of the Kuno? Wanna get fucked?
Only if all else fails.
Kuno looks like he gets around. Knows Martinez. And its fridges too, probably.
Hurry. This is one task we cannot sideline.
All
With
right.
every hour. If you think so, officer, I'm not going to object. I need a little help for carrying him to the holding pen. It's too late to take him into processing today. I'll take him first thing tomorrow.
Rev no? Rev no what? I was locked out of the ability to do it. Wait. Oh. Shit, that's what that meant? I thought we were gonna put him in a... We're just gonna put him in a fridge? Okay, fine. Oh, fuck. Do we have to redo the whole thing? Okay. I thought put him in a bag and then put him in the fridge made sense. I didn't think we'd just put him in a bag or just put him in the fridge.
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
Central nerve.
Of course, there is a moral to be
No, there's not.
with his eyes.
Yeah, Jack!
The hyoid bone, respiratory, oral cavity shows no lesions. The victim has received hepatobiliary, NA. Same for toxicology and serology. Cardiovascular. Gastrointestinal.
This will do.
Digested semi-solid food in stomach. What's next on the list? I'm afraid this, I remind you, also necessitates the removal of the belt from around his neck. So we have a visual on the injury.
We don't have a fridge. How's the wrong... Oh well. I'll take another shot at it. I don't think that this guy's gonna give me a fridge because he won't even give me a fucking room.
Microphone. A pull-out as you tap on.
No. That's enough fun with the foldable headlight.
A metallic drawer slides out from... The handles are long and sleek. The pull-out toolbox slides back. Rotting man. The lieutenant adjusts.
I'm very dumb.
And takes
very dumb today.
Breath.
Mm-hmm.
No, he ain't. You pick.
If we fuck this up, we'll reload the one we already did.
You jam the cutters right.
Okay. Where did my save go? Wait, I saved. Where the fuck did my save go?
Under the knot.
What? Am I missing something?
That seems like a smart idea. Yeah, somewhere there. Already, they're buried deep in the man's flesh. Then you rotate them to get a better...
Like, you saw me save, right?
Then,
am I high?
The lieutenant looks by, somewhat worried as you...
Yeah, fuck!
Told you my...
I should have a go first. I think I have a strategy.
He sinks the cutters into the knot. Snap. The knot is...
Here. The rope rises to a point. Hemorrhaging his chest is intact. Normal contour. Abdomen
Absolutely
is possible.
zooted.
Pelvis intact. Genitalia...
I didn't confirm it.
No.
This is...
Genitalia is male and back is similar. In addition...
From wounds sustained over 2, maybe...
Last item. Hands. Hands are clean. No sign of a recent struggle. Ooh. Let's see. We have bite marks, contusions on the head, and your opinion of... Agreed. So, has confessed.
Coagulated blood sticks to his scalp and chest, where the countless stones have hit the...
Right. Next, a dark red abraded. I see hemorrhaging on the skin, above...
Below the note, 2 custom... He is deep.
Why do you say that? Okay. Why don't you think it was fatal? Honestly, let's wrap this up. I pronounce this field autopsy over. It was an irregular field autopsy. We did not establish cause of
Alright,
death,
let's...
which is supposed to... We were thorough with the list.
Oh yeah. Well done, Master Detective.
I need a copy of that for processing.
He's thinking, did I miss something?
Alright, we're gonna do this.
I'm sure we didn't get everything. There's always
Try it, then level
something. You run your hands over the victim's cold body, his fingernail.
Do you think...
You can't shake the feeling that there are more secrets concealed in the flesh before.
Okay, well, we are in livor mortis here. It would have to be...
Fuck you...
Only for that.
Kuno.
Hurry. This is one task we cannot sideline. With every hour, whatever we are looking for, we become harder to find.
Wait, why was it still locked? Thought if I...
The lieutenant adjusts his glasses and takes a deep...
I'm not gonna save scum this.
The
I already fucked it up.
Adjusts his glasses and takes a deep breath.
No.
You really ought to wait until the cadaver is refrigerated. Digging around in this mess now is proven.
I'm not gonna save scum everything in this game, especially with low chances like that. And maybe we level up again, and then we get another shot at it. I'll keep dumping into perception until we run out of options on the ability to do that. Alright. Hey.
Can I help you? Yes, yes. For the dead body. You want to put a dead corpse into my fridge, right? Well, I have a fridge, and you're not putting it here.
Why?
Because this is a culinary establishment, not a morgue. I can't believe you even...
It would only be for...
Lieutenant, you too? You're asking too? No. The answer is no. I will not turn this place into some kind of macabre circus.
I pronounced that word wrong for so long. I pronounce it Maccabee, which is not
Let's
right.
go talk to the frit clerk.
The frit clerk. I saw another thing at the whirling? What am I talking about? That's how it looks like it should be pronounced. But it's macabre. I think it's French. Or is it like stupid English? Is this the British fault? Okay, it's the French word. I think it's the French's fault this time. Hey.
Is this about the questions again? 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't really know anything.
Do you have a fridge?
Right behind you.
You're right. This is a fridge. Wicked.
You're joking, right? Okay. It wouldn't even fit, you know.
Now that I'm looking at it, maybe a glass-doored fridge in a public grocery store isn't the best option for storing a corpse.
Well, thank you.
Okay.
We have to ask Kuno?
Yes?
I should have used gamer words at him. Then he'd respect me enough to find a spot for a dead body. Can I be racist at him or something? Like, will that help? What if I internalize racist theory and then actually believe it? And then I could just be racist all the time for no reason whatsoever. That might help me speak to Kuno, this garbage child over here, who throws rocks at dead bodies and wants to see, like, its dick.
You missed a good show before. He fucked it.
You need to act decisively.
Oh, good. I get an option to do this again because I reloaded my save.
Shoot that shit at Kuno, Pigonaut.
Low chance, but...
It's not Kuno. It's Kuno S. Kuno S is by far the worst of the two. Kuno has no problem being near you, but the other hides behind the fence, afraid for her life, like she's done something very bad.
Okay.
She came up with that psychopathic scheme of screaming for help before. Kuno just wanted to talk to you about his name. Kuno S was the one who wound him up and directed him. All in all, Kuno respects madness. You cannot hope to outdo her on that front. You must win yourself a few minutes with him alone.
I see.
Fuck you whispering about?
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you whispering about!
She puts extra stress onto that word, expecting it will make you uncomfortable.
I can't believe we got that role, man.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it. You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
One or three. Actually, all of these are good. I think one is not the right tact. 2 and 3 sounds like Kuno. Okay, how does 2 go wrong? She's terrifying. Oh, he's the pig's fucking scared of you. And 3 is no, you're fucked up, pig. That kind of thing. I doubt 1 will work. It's not even on the table for me. We gotta sound like Kuno in order to appreciate Kuno. He's scared of her low-key. Internalize the Kuno. What the fuck do I care?
She's not fucked up. Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
Wrong move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy.
Okay, I got to do
She's
both.
Insane, dangerous. She's smoked a man. She's done people in, probably even pigs.
Jesus.
Stop talking to him! Kuno, I'm fucking warning you! You're gonna get us into shit!
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see? Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
You did it. They're separated. He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
What do you mean she smoked someone? She killed someone. Nincompoop and the other word. She your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in, like a mad dog or some shit. Yeah, she was just there.
What was that, Kuno?
She was in the hallway, dripping wet, by the fucking shoe rack, in the dark. Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed on the floor too. She was there for 3 days, in the corner, every time Kuno went out.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there, or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno. Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho, cat burning shit. She does the real deal. Yeah. Snuff radio shit. Believe me, pig, you don't want to know.
And he doesn't even want to think about it. This isn't just another boast.
Think she's got anything to do with this?
She would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't. Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno. Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Drama, my liege. What do you mean she
Kuno
smoked someone?
means she killed someone. That's right. She's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours. He's meant everything he said before, but right now, he not only means it, he is sincere.
Are you getting this? You think I'm fucking telling you a joke here? How hard do you think it is to kill a fat ass? Sweet talk him, then knife him.
Okay.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has. I knew you pigs were too naive for this shit. Good thing Kuno's got her under control. Kuno keeps
Honestly,
it
if
calm.
Kuno thinks he's in control of this situation, that's all the better for Kuno. That's all the better for me, too.
A cop would be too large for her to overpower, but a determined child of her size can still kill the vulnerable, the elderly, the homeless, or other children.
I mean, honestly, if you can... Humans are very fragile. They're incredibly durable. They're also incredibly fragile. If you're not expecting it, fucking kid can kill you.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes. Kuno falls silent. He does not look at you when he replies.
Kuno, that's it. That's what Kuno is starting to think, yeah. Fuck knows. She says it's the song of her people or some shit. Crazy people. The fucking neck geese. I don't know.
Sounds boreal, like something from the tundra and tiger-covered cutler, Isola. Far, far away from here. As far as possible, really. You mean evil little red-haired people like her? Yes, they do. The Suruese have that ginger gene.
Suruese? Like that man from Helmdall shit? She could be. She could be that Helmdall shit.
I don't know.
RevScarecrow does have a small Suruese community, or she climbed into a yakberry crate and was shipped over accidentally.
Alright, how you dealing with all
How's
this?
Kuno dealing with this? Kuno's dealing with it just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with this, waving your gun, mad dog shit. Kuno remembers what you did there. Kuno's got this shit under control.
Alright. I do not seem like a responsible adult. Look at my fucking face. I don't think you can't do this alone is gonna work. If I say you need backup, then it's like, listen, I know you got this, but I can help. That puts the, like, he's the head of this operation. And that's what Kuno needs to hear. He needs to hear that he's the head honcho in this situation. Because if Kuno thinks that he's playing back fiddle to me, he will absolutely not do it. So 2 sounds better. This one sounds like, you can't do this, I can. The guy that shot a corpse and waved my gun around and got drunk and threw a chair out the window. I'm the guy who can handle this. You're too weak to do this.
Listen, listen. See, it's Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You wave your gun around her one more time. Try to take it away.
God, your family life must be real fucked up if someone that you think is a insane killer is someone that you need to have in your life. Jesus, kid.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
1 or 2, both.
Alright, now we can do business. Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with...
Good. Holy shit.
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
I want hard drugs and a refrigerator. And hard drugs.
See? Relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno.
Yep, I
You
respect
the
Kuno. That's
you
what
get
happened
all
here.
kinds of shit.
I do like that it knows that I waved my gun at her, and it references that, and that is gonna fuck up my ability to like have a conversation with this guy. I have to be real careful about what I do in this game.
Kuno's gonna get you hooked on illegal narcotics if you run a little errand for the Kuno. Get you hooked, pig. Get his hook in you. Then Kuno gonna get you hooking for more. Cash in big style. Pig hooker. That's right. Kuno's a candy store for pigs now. Get ready to be rewarded.
I don't need illegal narcotics. I need a fridge.
For the fuck imp. Good thing you asked the Kunmeister. Kuno knows a fridge. Perfect for freezing.
Thought you would.
Bacon Man's in a rush. But what's in it for the Kuno? What's the return on Kuno's investment?
Okay, one's not going to do it. He doesn't care. He was literally throwing a rock at it. We've spoiled his fun by taking it down.
By killing in his territory, someone has openly challenged Kuno. It's in his best interest to put them in their place.
Some arrogant shit thinks he can kill in Kuno's kingdom without asking Kuno first? Sounds like lawlessness to me. Dude, I am fucking gaming this right now. I am such a gamer.
A dark flame
I expected that to fail too.
Kuno's eyes
Too much XCOM. 92% is a failure.
Wordless, like kings do.
This outlaw's faith in your hands. Let's make an example of him. Help me locate. God, that is such bullshit.
Alright, Kuno hears you. See that shit house over there?
A cold comes over you as you glance behind him at the crumbling colossus there.
You gotta get in that shit. In there, deep. Check the fucking basement, pig. Don't you know anything? Always check the fucking basement, recon style. There's a giant fridge down there. Fucking will fit, no problem. It looks like a white bear or some shit. Try not to piss yourself when you see it.
Looks like a white bear?
A white bear? A polar bear?
Oh.
Through the bookstore, you gotta beg the book bitch. Used to be you could get in there through the doorbell, jam that shit. Book bitch changed that. Kuno doesn't beg, so Kuno doesn't go there anymore.
Beg the book bitch?
Yeah, book bitch, beggar. You stupid or something?
Okay.
He means the bookstore. We have to ask the proprietor of the bookstore.
He means the book bitch. Excuse me, Kim. Kuno, my friend here, says her name is Book Bitch. Okay?
See, the cloud gets it. Listen to your four-eyed friend. You didn't hear it from Kuno, pig. But don't forget where you heard it from.
I like that line.
Kuno owns you now, pig. You're Kuno's property.
Kuno doesn't fuck.
Okay. Quick save. Oh, it's already doing a save. Now a quick save. Alright. Let's go find the book bitch. Is that the flower shop?
All around you, rain falls on the great city of RevScarecrow. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Holy shit.
The spring thaw must be here.
Didn't know there was
The
this much
snow is
map.
melting. Looking up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair. Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Humid, your coat shields you from the rain while the city shivers around you.
Never eat soggy wheat. What's in the west?
Sheets of rain over the water. A flight of stairs leading into the ocean.
That's the only place we
Wave
haven't
after wave
really
washing the
explored.
coast
South,
of
I guess, as
Artemis,
well.
With its motorboats and gently swaying reeds. The ruins of a half-sunken sea fort crumble on an inlet beyond the Bay of RevScarecrow. Ghosts rise into the sky.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. At least we are dressed for it. Let's keep moving.
I mean, honestly. Where are you staying tonight, Kim? Cause can I hang out in your room? Don't think, just do. Are you bookstore bitch?
Is this about the questions again?
No. Where's the bookstore bitch?
Yes?
Across from the whirling. Oh, wait, there's a building there? Still gonna pay that debt with my $2.50? No, probably not. Jesus Christ. This is not a good day to be stuck outside. I didn't even know this is over here. Probably not over here. Oh, fuck. Where the fuck is it? Bookstore. This?
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
I am the law. Said it was in the building behind, which is west. So I guess I need to go west? Yeah. Alright, sure. Oh, fuck. What is all this? Are you a fucking goblin too?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book? Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Vinesauce. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register.
She's actually very
or
pleasant.
organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
I wish I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Now's not the time for that. Now's not the time for that. I'm just used to Kuno. Like, so like... It's, no, there's a time and a place for that kind of shit. Now's not it. It's not gonna help us.
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
I feel bad for her. If not now, then listen. I don't know. I don't know. Book bitch.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Vinesauce. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Fuck you. I hate you already, book bitch. Before we go on, you seem to be well off. Off enough. Can you give me money? Are you the owner of this store?
The proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a 1 to 10, how compelled?
Okay, no, we need to dismantle the free market just to fuck you over. I hate you.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
Honestly, Annette is a good kid, and I'm surprised they came out of you. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. Anyway, let's change the subject.
Scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense.
I need her to do things for me right now.
Her glasses.
Now's not the time for that.
A fridge? No, I don't know anything about a fridge. Aren't you interested in books?
No, hold. No, I'm not.
For whatever reason, she's lying to you about the fridge. Seems like you have to find your own way to the cellar.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves to browse. Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself. The shelves come.
She smiles and nods.
I'm just gonna go back there. What are you gonna do? Stop me? I'm a cop. I do what I want.
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified...
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done.
Parapsychologically.
I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. Everybody suddenly needs something from there. Leave the curtains be. It's what it wants.
I sense this place is calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold. That actually might work for her because she's fucking weird. Alright, I'll think about it for a while.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right?
Talking is always good. Ghost, there is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. You see a tattered set of curtains and a polyhedron-shaped cage-like trinket. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
You a witch?
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme, aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain.
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you, urging you to buy more books.
No, I want to go in your back room now.
The more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
Well, fuck her. What the fuck does Kuno care?
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands
I don't have money.
in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I warned you. You're unleashing forces beyond your understanding.
Okay. Anyway. The fuck is this? A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Oh, come on.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked. Only an echo. A hollowed-out, dark echo.
Well, I'm just gonna hurt myself if I try that, so... The fuck are you talking about?
I wasn't kidding when I said we're parapsychologically done. You clearly don't care about the consequences. What gives you the right?
I am the law!
My help from now on. The back door is locked and I threw away the key. I won't look at the books though. The books...
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, if other people doing shit threatens your masculinity, your dick's small. Hey, your mom's a fucking bitch, just so you know.
Hello again, sir. I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
School's dumb.
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second.
In what
and
way?
Some kind of doubt.
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
I got the crowbar. I'll go get the crowbar in a second. I want to talk to Annette for a minute because she's the most pleasant person I've spoken to aside from Kim.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see...
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
Listen, I could Nurab-Sal this shit. That's a reference no one will get. Fucking... Anyway, yeah. And totally be like, oh shit, give me stuff. God, that brings me back. Alright.
No such thing.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir? Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't... Maybe I can tell you about some...
Okay. Well... Would you be interested in doing a character tier list after this? I want to do as many, like, tier list things as I can. People like that.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, a metallic drawer, slides. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. The pull-out toolbox.
Alright. Now let's play Who Can Fucking Stop Me When I'm a Gangster. Or a cop. I'm a cop. Whatever. Alright, hey. Might as well take the flashlight, I guess. It said it was dark in there. Oh, fuck. Okay. Need to pass time? Buy a book. Reading pass time. Yeah, with all the money I have? Yeah, I work for Kuno now. The fuck does Kuno care? I'm Kuno's main bitch.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, a metallic drawer. It's robust. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
No shit.
Pull-out toolbox.
That's cool that it lets you do this. You like this? That's a neat effect. Hey, hey. Excuse me, hold up. Hey. What's up? All right. It's crank rather than battery powered.
A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
There we go. Oh, shit. Fuck.
You smash into the wood and see a small crack appear on the door frame. It's going to take one more try to break through to the other side. But you've done it.
You're not thinking of trying again, are you?
Fuck the system. Let's see. I can pretend to be a cop for a minute. All right, stand back. I got this. All right. Nice. I'm gonna steal from this bitch because I hate her.
A barbell lies on the floor. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what there are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar? No, it's not that. It's the stale smell of rubber, the squeaky sound of sneakers, your bruised knee against the mat, and a whistle. It's just a memory from another life, when you were young and fit.
Okay, I used to wrestle. Hey, what's up?
What is this place? Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's find the basement. Oh, fuck. What the hell? Okay. I don't know if this game has curses and shit, but I mean, if something's cursed, it's probably this place. I found a place to stay tonight. 100% fucking cursed. There's no such thing as the supernatural. I suppose that's right. There's only the natural and the stuff we don't understand.
Some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs.
A radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside. But we are looking for a fridge.
On the other hand, it's not that I'm not interested in abandoned radio computers. The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. Nothing happens. Nothing happens. It's empty like a beehive.
This is where the memory should go.
Your flashlight slides over an old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural.
Is this fucking D&D?
Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacial landforms, dead trees grown in. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds. You see primitive oil rigs built into glaciers, boreal dvorg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. Albeit dark and cold, this vision also feels cozy in its own way, like eggnog or morphine. A pinned postcard reads, "The heat death scenario. A desperate fight for geothermal energy engulfs the world as Wirral becomes untethered from its sun. Drifting. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be different types of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic.
What?
Translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even ether welkins hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. Who are all those creatures? Fantasies of a tortured, feverish... You should adopt one of those welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin."
I'm gonna get myself an elf sona.
One of the welkins, towering among the rest, appears to be different, however. It's Vara Hamira, a high welkin, his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. The Haldor, the Twarg, the humans, and even headless men, all of them, purged.
An inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures.
One of them is a Welkin supremacist. Why do they have to be racist? Let's move on from the
Just look at
Welkins.
those details. So much effort.
And for what?
I don't know.
This is a monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily minimi, and GPI span the marker-drawn grid. It looks a bit like an academic calendar. Minimi stands for a mini-meeting. It's part of a bigger framework for managing work called RUN. Station 41 tried to implement it a few years. As time goes on, the numbers in the boxes grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes...
Looks like they didn't make it.
A note in the bottom left corner of the chalkboard says, "See the prod schedule filament for..." The handwriting is only partly legible, but you can still make out 3 slogans: "Call in, tune out," "Wirral untethered," and "Heat death of the universe."
What?
The full text reads, "Heat death of the universe is the new black." Another note says, "The biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s. Outside, a cold wind wraps the building in its...
Okay. So they're playing D&D.
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spreading over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kadran mosaic tiles. Very pedantic. History classes, students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of us. Radio frequencies, it seems. Unclear. It looks like a cardiovascular system split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations, all lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, This one can listen in on any station it wants. Someone very important. The leader of a massive on-air game built by these people.
They're playing D&D by CB radio?
A conductor for the hundreds of story threads that pass through the Game Master's frequency. Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. A list of names under the stations suggests people across 6 Isolas would be playing. Muindi, Insulinda, Kotla, Grad, Samara, and even Ilmara. All of this is gone, left unrealized. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull anything like this off.
My God. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their project became.
Oh.
The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funding.
Nothing. It's just lines on marble. An echo from times long gone. No one has used.
I feel like that's a little self-right. What do you want, Kim?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace? Yes, it looks like one of those popular pen and paper role-playing games. Only these people were trying to automate it, make it work on radio computers.
Utter madness, he thinks, as a compliment.
Through call-in stations, none of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate. Then there's the Game Master frequency that listens in on the smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the story.
His fascination has swept aside other concerns for the moment. He's a little hooked.
Are you fucking into this shit, Kim?
Not to my knowledge. They make automated games in Grad, Messina, Königstein.
Not in RevScarecrow.
But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an interisolary game before. We just don't have the technology. Indeed, those Welkins are a dead giveaway. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the WeWorld board game, with hit death thrown in.
Super cool. Someone should give them millions of real immediately. This game is too good to be left unfinished.
Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but...
Let's give them money. Let's finish it? No. I don't want any of these options. These all suck. I don't want to give them money.
Yes, especially in here. Okay, let's...
Alright. It's a cool idea. Radio-based RPG. Huh. Let's check some of these other rooms first. We're trying to go downstairs. Okay. Drafting table. Slipstream logo. Nice. Oh. Let's try this.
Tiles on the cube are still like a smooth draw. The fillet, a bar of fabric right above the keyboard. The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good evening, Fortress Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
Wait.
The filament you have inserted into the reader. That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
Yes.
Good. Please.
Password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved.
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Oh, fuck.
No. I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give...
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to.
Now, can you please received? I will register this login.
Don't worry. Passwords have a way.
For stress accident, is there anything else I can do for you today? Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
I'm sorry, unknown. That sucks.
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games.
That's not bad.
Any other questions? Thank you. And
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Okay, well...
Your flashlights, some of the writing has faded with age. These translucent, who are all, you should adopt one of the Welkins. Your eyes glide over 4 sections of the handwriting, the full text outside, a cold with the photo entire you see, albeit a pinned postcard read. This is, it looks, Minimi stands for a, your eyes glide.
Okay, nothing there. I was thinking maybe if I like looked around some more I could find it in those notes, but it appears no. Alright. I doubled my cash and I still feel broke. Nothing. Melting snow. Someone's in here. Who's in here?
An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. What an odd thing to do. Still nothing. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly...
Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things?
Why did I do that with my fists and not with the crowbar?
Thanks. In any case, there's no way we can get in.
Okay, fine. There's someone in here. If there's shoes that have snow on them, they had to have been outside whilst there was snow. And if it's melted and I still see the puddle... Oh. Oh, fuck, Kuno. I see what you're talking about now. Jesus, that is scary. The fuck?
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has... The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door. A friendly cartoon bear. The paper still smells of vanilla and chocolate.
Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge.
I'm a little bit low on health, but I don't have anything I can do about that.
What an unfortunate market. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day.
The fridge buzzes with energy.
It's certainly an eccentric choice, but it is capacious and cold enough to...
But the optics on this are awful, he thinks. Your visual confirms. You could fit 2 more bodies in the ice.
Shall we go and get the body then?
The body is heavier than you expected,
do it.
And stinkier. It takes half an hour to get it down to the basement. Then 10 more minutes to stuff it into the fridge. The lieutenant takes a step back to admire your handiwork.
Beautiful. A dead body in an ice bear fridge. This is some of the best body's work I've ever done.
Hey, man. That's good.
You have created an ice bear sarcophagus.
No, not really. Look at that. What have we done? We stuffed a dead body in an ice bear fridge. This story does not leave this room. As impressive as the fridge is, this is a small victory.
I'm not proud of it either, but I mean, like, we did our job.
The body from decomposing further. Now you can conduct another inspection under controlled circumstances.
Inside the icy realm of the ice bear fridge, the corpse stands slumped, waiting.
And it's a white check, so I can try it again.
You touch the dead man's body. His skin is cold, light blue and silvery in the light of the fridge.
It'll come to you sooner or later. At least he's safe here until then.
See what else we can find in here. We'll come back to that in a sec. I'm very perceptive now. It's a good ability to have. And honestly, leveling things in order to redo things. Huh. Busted guns.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. Must be an old weapons cache. There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole.
Got perception closed. You got a good point.
You want to take a look?
I'll check that. You do it.
Sure. Okay, here's some more rifles. None of these seem to... An old Belmagrave rifle. That's rare to find in such good order. Seems to no longer be functional, but still rare.
This should cheer you up.
It's yours, officer. You found this place.
Thank you.
It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future.
He likes this find.
Cool. I told him to do it because I was worried that I was gonna, like, get bit by a rat and die, you know? I like Kim, but he's a fucking nerd. Can we just get that out of the way? Nice. I might be able to bluff with it later. That's what I was thinking, too. Ooh, nice. Ah, good. Drugs.
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
There's no reason to do that. Insane mesh tank top. Hell yeah. Alright, let's see if we can jazz up our look some. Yeah, that's a fucking look. I don't think drama will help me out that much. Let's switch back to something a little bit more reasonable. Kuno did me a solid here. This is exactly what I needed, man. It's money. It's a place to hide a body.
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from... The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what...
What are you doing? Wait, really? Maybe it's coming from behind the safety curtain. We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on with this curtain.
Smear your hands with coal. Why would I do that? All right.
The bear's eyes are still glowing red. Your arms reach out and your eyes close, as if by their own volition. It's dark all around. You feel cold, slippery flesh, first with your fingertips, then under the palm of your hand. His face, his cheeks, his nose, his fat, swollen lips. Like a spider, your hand crawls over his features. Everything is silent.
Why? Why am I doing this gross thing?
The oral cavity is cold and moist. A ball-like tongue attaches itself to the base of the mouth. You're on the right track. A vision of black and dark red death, pried open by your naked hands and studded with teeth. Looks like he's laughing. Death fumes rising from the throat, and there, in the back of his mouth, above the bell of the uvula, right in the soft palate, you see a hole, barely visible to the human eye. It is swollen shut, almost vanished. No larger than 0.4 centimeters in radius, the edges appear darkened.
What the fuck?
An abrasion collar. This is what we're after.
Fuck yeah.
Abrasion collar.
A black trickle of liquid runs into his throat.
No.
Your index fits right in there. A tight tunnel of flesh opens up.
Ew.
Tissue damage.
Please stop.
Wide enough for 2 fingers. As you push both in, you reach through his mouth, right into his brainstem. Yes, that's what this part is called. The basal ganglia feels clumpy. What entered here has torn apart his reptilian complex. This man will never sleep again. Never wake.
Yeah, he's dead. I noticed that when I put my fingers all the way down. I deep-throated him with my fingers, and he isn't fucking upset.
Your fingers slide into the remains of his limbic system. There is no resistance. It's gelatinous. The slug-like structures are damaged too. The tearing extends deep into both hemispheres. The lieutenant answers with the sound of your fingers are all the way in now, reaching toward the inside of his skull. The cavity goes further, but the entry wound isn't.
I guess I'm not hungry anymore.
For the rest of your hand to follow. Your fingers reach toward his skull. His cerebral cortex feels like jelly. Cold jelly. Strange fluid streams down your wrist as you push deeper, until you feel it on the tip of your finger. Sharp, serrated material. The edges cut right into your skin.
Can you get to it?
There's a tiny crack. A protrusion in the cranium. Right in the back of his head. Your finger must be pointing straight at it. From the inside. The object that is in there stops just short of the skull, in the encephalus, knocking this tiny fracture into the cranium.
I'm a little confused about the geometry of what I'm doing. I've reached up through his throat, up into, through a hole, up the brainstem, to his brain, and I've somehow found something?
We have the makings of a very small exit wound here.
Shit.
Push your hand further in. Whatever is in there keeps rolling between your fingers as you beckon it to come out. Out comes his small folding knife. The lieutenant moves its blade across the man's skull.
Withdraw your hand 4 centimeters, please.
With a crack, he punches the knife in the skull. Then, one more time, and one more, until the bone comes loose, like eggshell. Inside, you feel the jelly move from his poking.
No.
Can you push it out?
No.
A small flower of metal blossoms from the man's head, followed by your finger.
A bullet. Unknown caliber. Rifled. You may remove your hand from the... Here's your prize.
Huh. He drops the bullet in the evidence bag and puts it in your hand. Your other hand, the one not covered in blood and cerebral cortex.
We need to add an item to the injury list. Injury number 4. Oval entry wound with an abrasion color. Soft palate, back of mouth.
Easy refers to the difficulty. Yeah, that makes sense.
Velocity. Temporary cavity in brain tissue. Small exit wound on the occiput. How does that sound?
Sounds about right.
Opinion, fatal injury.
Agreed.
And one last thing. We can now fill in injury number 3. Ligament mark. Opinion, non-fatal. Post-mortem. Treatment.
Agreed.
He's proposing the bullet was the real cause of death, and the hanging an attempt to conceal this fact.
The ligament mark, the fractured thyroid bone, was all treatment.
Yes, and the belt around his neck. The hanging. Even dragging him to the yard. All of it was done after this man was already dead.
Dead? Dada Daba doop doop. I had such a I was a real cop there for a minute.
Dead.
Agreed.
I have had my doubts since you showed me the tracks. Why did they carry him over? Why not march him, I thought. There was no satisfying explanation. There have been other signs too. Small things. We were right not to assign hanging as cause of death, as the perpetrators expected we would. No such luck for them.
So they shot him in the mouth?
We didn't fall for it, he thinks. There's pride in there. There is, of course, the very real possibility he was both shot and hanged.
Why would they do this?
To hide something. The real killer? The real motivation? What really happened here? Oh, you really do. I am glad to hear you say that. Your room in the Whirling in Rags should come with a bathroom. Be sure to make use of it in the evening.
I don't think I have a room tonight, my dude.
That's for us to find out.
Yeah, I mean,
But
sure.
it will make finding them just a little easy. Yes, we should take a closer look at it.
This little thing could reveal much about the weapon that shot it.
No, I don't think they shot him while they hanged him. That makes no sense. A gun in the roof of his mouth shattered the soft palate, which is how his hand fit up inside. I see.
We put him in a bag and carry him to the holding pen.
Wouldn't that make it a fairly small caliber that it didn't go that far into his brain? It didn't go out through the skull. So it'd have to be smaller than a 22. Because, like, at point blank, even a 22 can pierce, like, bone. So what did they use? Like a BB gun? The fuck?
I would drive him to processing, but it's too late to do that today. One more thing. This was really good work, detective.
Thanks, man. Wasn't he armored? It said rifle caliber. Or they fired it. How? That is a hell of a shot. Into his mouth from a fucking mile. It did pierce. So it pierced one bone. I'm just trying to think of what's the angle they could have gotten that shot from. Tell me something, dead man.
Shoot, Louie.
I like it in the fridge.
I like it a lot, brother. This really is your finest hour. You're a cheat. Come back later, Coppo. Amuse yourself with my frank manners and my memento mori.
Alright. They outlawed automatic weapons to the point that even... Why does mouth armor exist? I mean, it does. Yeah, I guess so. Like, teeth guards for, football players? Ooh, more money. Nice. I mean, if he was... I mean, they didn't break the teeth. So, in order for this to have happened, his head would have had to have been at an upward angle from the bullet's trajectory. If the tip prevents me from, breaking the game... But if the tip is just you lose and don't get a good answer, then yeah. So he had his mouth open. The person was at an angle below him, or he was looking up. Somehow they were at an angle where they could shoot upwards into his brain. So to me, that sounds like he was standing on something. Like stairs or a balcony. Yeah, exactly. When someone said he was a smoker, how did we know that he was a smoker? If there's a, like, the game gets soft locked 100% if I don't do a thing, like the game just breaks if I don't do something, then yes, I will take a hint on that.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso of the hanged man, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time the lines intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. The pattern still
he could have been lying
kind of
down
has
too.
an ethnic feel to it, but gone. For you to discover. Someone who knows about history could tell you. The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Does it say anything interesting?
This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Someone has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
Looks like someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here. That's a plausible hypothesis. It belongs inside a radio computer, storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes.
Interesting. So that's where the thing is, probably where the password is.
The bullet is safely sealed away in a plastic bag bearing the RCM stamp. Kim has filled out the label on the bag with the item number, case number, and date and location the bullet was found. Beside his orderly handwriting, the bullet looks especially sad, like a tiny, shriveled head of cauliflower. The squashed bullet has some sharp edges where the jacket has split open. It feels cold. You wouldn't ordinarily have cause to handle jacketed bullets. The citizens' militia uses cast bullets only. Little pebbles of metal loaded from the muzzle, usually in a cartridge.
A jacketed, so that it's jacketed means that this is, so wait, they're reduced to having to do musket shot?
What? Well, if I was the bullet, which I'm not, I would say find the weapon that shot me. If we find who owns it, we will have likely found who used it, possibly to kill our victim. In conclusion,
that means it's a fairly
the better.
bizarre
The jacket
bullet.
of the bullet is made of a yellowish metal. It has blossomed out to reveal a dark grey core. The base of the bullet is close to 5 millimeters in diameter. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines, linear. It feels standard. You can just about make out a few striations near the base of the bullet. Little hairlines. It's quite destroyed. Some of the fragments are still lodged in...
What can you say about the bullet so far? A jacketed bullet. Okay. It would have been shot from a military-grade breech-loading rifle.
Right.
Not from a muzzleloader, like those typically found on the streets of Martinez.
Exactly.
Highly unusual. The people of Revachol haven't carried breech-loading weapons like this for nearly half a century.
Exactly.
Even the RCM uses ordinary unjacketed conical bullets. This is strange. Very strange. I like this, officer. Strange means unique. Unique means incriminating.
Exactly.
We need to find the gun that shot it.
Something tells you that won't be any time soon. This'll have to be one of those epic tasks that's open for a while.
Okay. This is a white check? Okay. Hand-eye coordination is needed for this.
A rifle.
Perfect.
Revolutionary period. Your bullet looks to be an old 4.46 millimeter from the surplus left over from the turn of the century. Probably an antique or a retrofitted antique. The 4.46 caliber was widely used with the Belmargrave rifle, a Revacholian manufacturer. The BM dominated the battlefields of the Insulindian theater of the anti-centennial revolution 50 years ago. Incidentally, you have just such a rifle with you, the dusty old thing you found hidden in the basement below the commercial area. It's unusable, sadly. No, but Zeliger, a major firearm manufacturer, ended up with a surplus after the war. So there are still a lot of these old military rifles.
Yeah, some
around,
like they just sort of say stuff and expect that you know it about the universe. They expect you to internalize all of the discrepancies.
Antiques enthusiasts, guerrilla fighters in distant countries, a few lucky jamrock bangers. You're looking for the same thing you found in that hidden weapons cache, only in working order.
What are you thinking? Bullet? Okay. And? An antique. That makes sense. There can't be many breech-loading rifles floating around in Martinez or anywhere in Ravachol.
It's probably a good thing.
I have to hand it to the monarchs. It's quite admirable that they took the advice of criminologists last century and banned the use of breech loaders in peacetime. Some new RCM recruits get impatient.
Yeah,
with
the
their
encyclopedia
muzzleloaders once
thing
they
is telling
train
me
with
too much
military-grade
information for me to
weapons.
actually get it.
But they realize it's worth it in the end.
Prohibiting peacetime law enforcement to front-loaded rifles is a policy enforced by the Moralist International in all the nations of the Real Belt.
Imagine if everyone, cops, citizens, had access to firearms that could shoot multiple rounds without pausing to reload. After the first shot, the second, third, and so on come much easier.
Are we talking about gun politics now in my politics game?
But back to the investigation.
Anyway, imagine that. Is this political commentary? Is this game political? I want to play a non-political game like Metal Gear Solid or Fallout, you know? Make sure you here. What are you trying to link, King Kawan? I can permit you. You just gotta let me know in advance. All right. Anyway.
Mysterious.
We don't know.
Okay.
It could be antique.
Either way, we'll know when we find the gun.
Alright, put it away. It's a pretty good little, summary I just got going there. Where's my, my shit compressing ability? Do I have another one, like, I'm used to I, where I need to have another thing that I'm working on, but I guess I don't. There's a link to this emoji. I see. Alright, can I go back down? Tiny ass door that's impossible to see. Unpossible? Impossible. No thoughts, head empty. Alright, so this is actually important apparently.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an elect.
I'm gonna break whatever's in there if I turn it, so. Revscarecrow was made, it used to be a warlike monarchy, but after they lost, they were made into a third world as punishment. Fucking up a nation's economy after a war has never gone wrong in real history. Probably a good idea. Alright, how much was my tab?
Can I help you?
So about that only
yes.
I owe.
Have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. For the room, drinks, and broken window, 130 real. Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the month. Another thing. Great. I love. Yes.
Okay, well, shit. Guess I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick before I lose access to the room. There's characters whose existence sort of explains the history of a nation via existing, yes. So that's why they only have revolvers and muzzle loaders. I could probably put the... It's my room for now. Can I wash my hands?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
I can use the chain cutters as a wrench? Seems like a bad idea, but alright.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Well, you know one thing for sure. You've probably never been a plumber.
Well, shit. I guess I can't wash my hands, so I guess it's not important.
The bed is cold and not...
Well, shit. What do I have on me? Anything worth selling? It's a hell of a gun. Don't really want to sell that, especially because it's not going to give me that much. Are you wearing gloves? No. No, my hands are still covered in gore. You'd think an antique gun would be worth something. It's all about money, you know. I mean, you're right. Man sleeping at the table, wearing mud-caked boots, rolled down overalls. In the back of the shirt is reads Wild Pines.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
+1 ruckus starting. What?
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does. You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens.
Well,
this man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Oh well, I guess he's dead. Free drugs. I'm stealing everything now.
Hello.
The lieutenant nods politely.
Why, you are, officer. You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and
God.
that silly dimple on your chin.
That simple dimple has only brought me suffering. Yes. Klepto cop? No. It's I'm not a klepto. It's civil forfeiture or whatever. I'm stealing it because I'm a cop. I'm allowed to. I don't want to talk about the dimple anymore. Thanks.
You must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
You seem to be in a chair. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get money?
Yes, dear. I'm a paraplegic.
Well, why don't you stand up then?
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is caused by spinal cord injuries.
Yeah, all those options
like
suck.
falling from a great height or a grenade explosion.
That's quite all right. I'm used to people asking questions. I know they're thinking about it anyway.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity her condition inspires a long time ago.
Well, how'd you like to roll with me? The fuck does that mean? I don't want to beg for money from anyone.
Of course, dear. Good luck with your...
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
I like brown.
Of course you do. And maybe some black shoes or a pristine white shirt to go with that. It's official. My lord's copo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax. Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
I think brown is actually an interesting color.
Good, good. Of course.
Mostly for painting.
To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting.
Fuck you. The game calls you boring no matter what you do?
Can I help you?
No. I got no ideas here, y'all. There's no way I'm making enough money to make this work. There's... How do I pay for 130? Look at the other rooms? I mean, maybe? I can inspect the microphone thing. I think it's the karaoke kit. This is where the lyrics would be. Can I busk for money? The tub, not the sink. Maybe this nice lady will let me stay in her room. Game? That door. Oh, I got nothing. I got nothing, y'all. I think I'm gonna sit and think about this one for a bit. Oh, what now?
You should totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by a hangover.
Of course. At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
This goes well with my theory that I'm developing. I'm a down on my luck superstar person. Oh, fuck. Mood.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See, you should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious. Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Sing karaoke is now a thought. I'm gonna go stand up on the stage for a second, like it said. This feels right. You belong here. I've never enjoyed karaoke. Problem with karaoke is the people who want to sing it are either good or really bad. And if they're good, they're just showing off. And if they're bad, they're assholes for subjecting everyone else to singing. And I'm not sure which one I am, so I don't sing. And then there are people like me who don't sing because they have fucking problems. I think we're gonna call it there for now, and then we'll think about it. I'm gonna see if there's any art, and we'll check. See, no new art, but hey, I'm gonna see if there's anyone else live. Raid them so that way you guys can get some coffee points. So you can do the whole March of the Mice thing a week from today. And I will see you guys there. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow for Homestuck if you're interested. I'm gonna probably take the morning off in order to do some art for the March of the Mice. And maybe record the lines for what I'm gonna do for this coming weekend. Limes' birthday is tomorrow, so since I'm not streaming in the morning, go watch her instead. It's her birthday. She'll probably stream, and she'll probably have something cool. So anyway, that's morning American time. It's like evening for Europeans. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching.